Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineups.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Striding in, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Base hit, and the Stros are into the hit column for the first time this season.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right, but foul. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes to Shields to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's George Springer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Just missed with a breaking ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. On the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's just 1 for 6. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. 1 out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now batting, Adrian Beltre. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second, but a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out. Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Beltre, runner at first with 2 gone. That's 1 and 2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So no run. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is Profar here to put it away for the first out. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Evan Gattis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's Beltre. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White, will work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to first. A 3. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. 2 hits in 7 tries. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Nomar Mazara. 3-0 now. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away. Settling in now, Shin-Soo Choo. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. Stepping in, Rougned Odor will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
In there, 1-2 now. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Popped up. Beltre is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Soft liner to the left side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone!
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's George Springer as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, grand slam on opening day? That's got to feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Drilled on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
How about it?
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. To short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So next to the plate for Texas, Jurickson Profar. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Catches the corner, got him looking. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Popped him up. Andrus is there. 1 out.
How about it?
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
The second baseman, number 27.
Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, throw a tent over it, bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, DeShields is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the... Coming to the plate now, Delino DeShields. Plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away. 1 gone in the Texas fourth. And set to stand in, a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Joey Gallo now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-1 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Full count. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Drilled down the line. A dive by Beltre, but it's past him. A fair ball. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
How about it?
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Josh Reddick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Profar has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So 1 away now. That'll bring in Shin-Soo Choo. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. Lifted into center field. DeShields is there. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Up next for the Astros.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's George Springer. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. In there, and it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Here's Jurickson Profar, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The shortstop, number 1.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings. Rangers set down in order, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Jose Leclerc comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Profar will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set and the pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Striding in for Houston, Tyler White. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to first. Gallo loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. One and two, here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. One and one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But D-Row, It just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fouled away. Gallo is off at first with 2 away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for Texas, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Into the box.
Leading off for Houston, right fielder, John Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. In now, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set. Here it comes. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone!
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. 1-1 the count now. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Jurickson Profar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 1-0 the count. Hit down the line at first. Gurriel scoops it up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leave one. Start the bus. They're down 15-0.
Leading off for the Astros.
Now in the box, George Springer. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He went deep back in the fifth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Beltran. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Number 29.
Now, fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Andres stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback.
Now batting. First baseman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
15-0 the final in this one. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lance McCullers gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings.